Hi, it's Jonas with Firefly Cacao, and today we're going to dive into my recipe for making the perfect cup of ceremonial cacao. This is all about consistency, so how much hot water and how much cacao do you really need to use? In my hands I have 8 discs of pure 100% cacao. I'm going to put that in the blender, and I'm also going to measure out half a cup of hot water. This is a great place to get started for a recipe. It's kind of a middle of the road recipe. This is probably my most frequent go-to. So, hot water and cacao discs. I'm going to close up the blender and mix them together. So take a look at that magic. Do you see it sloshing around in there? That is our middle of the line consistency for a cup. And this is for a single serving, so you can just multiply all these numbers if you're making cacao for many people. So there it is. And this is what it looks like pouring out. So there we have it, delicious cup of cacao, middle of the line recipe. Now, 8 discs is a great place to start for like a daily dose, but what if you want to do a ceremonial dose? You could either add twice as much water to achieve the same recipe with twice as much discs, or you could make a really thick cup of cacao. So this is 16 discs of ceremonial cacao, and we're just going to put half a cup of water into this. So we're keeping the amount of water the same, but we've doubled the amount of cacao going into it. Here they are going together, and we're going to blend it up again. Putting some great intention and gratitude into the cup. And there we have it. Whoa, you can see, you can like barely even see through the sides of this. It's like taking so long to get to the bottom. You can really see all those bubbles in there. Now that's a thick cup of cacao. And we'll open it up. And here comes the pour. Yeah, so you can really see, this is almost like liquid chocolate mousse coming out. So this is gonna be really, it's gonna be twice as decadent. You'll probably take smaller sips of this when you're drinking it. Now we're gonna go the complete other direction. I'm gonna add 8 discs of cacao again to the blender. And this time we're gonna double the water. So we're gonna add 1 whole cup of water. This is actually very traditional in a lot of cacao growing countries. They make the cacao a lot thinner than we're used to. And that just helps with staying hydrated in hot weather. It also means you can have twice as many sips or twice as big sips of your cacao, and you're still only having 8 discs of cacao. This is also quite enjoyable. So we'll show you what that looks like. Blending it up. And there we have it. Look at that. It's instantly clear. It sloshes around really easily, just like water. So this is kind of like a hot chocolate or chocolate milk consistency. You see it? It's still got all those nice bubbles on top. It's still highly medicinal. There's just twice as much liquid as before. And there's our pour. So those are the 3 cups that we've just made. 8 cups of cacao and half a cup of hot water as the foundational recipe. For a thick recipe, 16 discs and half a cup of hot water. And for a thinner cup, 8 discs of cacao and a whole cup of hot water. You can't do it wrong. These are really all great recipes. I enjoy every single one of them. It really comes down to personal preference, how you like your cup of cacao. So hope you enjoy. Happy cacao.